Can I read what you wrote about privilege? Is there a copyright strike against me reading? Can I read from the book?
You're allowed to read, yeah.
Yeah, no, because this is my favorite part, and how we use the word privilege as a weapon, when it's really not that black and white. On page 170, you say, "Lastly, my principal anxiety about the language of privilege is this: when we call men privileged, I'm afraid we're setting them further apart from healing their trauma and identifying with it. When we reductively say that men are privileged and women are not, I'm concerned we're implying that men's lives are easy and women's lives are not, that men are doing well and women are doing poorly, that men are okay and women are not okay. I find this particularly dangerous because, as of now, I am completely desperate for men to understand how very not okay they are. And in my estimation, that task is incommensurate with the far less important task of, quote, calling out male privilege, unquote. I fear that every time we tell a young man he is privileged, we place him one step further away from identifying his own, very human brokenness. I'm worried that we're creating a generation of young men who are even worse at unearthing their pain and trauma than their fathers. I'm terrified that we are raising a generation of young men who believe us when we say that it is a privilege to sit upon a blood-soaked throne. As my friend so aptly reminded me during our drive through the desert, there is no such thing as an easy life. Everybody suffers, everyone experiences pain, men included."
Someone wrote the fuck out of that.
Somebody in this Zoom, and it wasn't me.
That blood-soaked throne bit, I was like, damn, I forgot. Sometimes I forget I read
You're
that. I
like,
was like,
oh,
bitch, I can't believe I got that printed.
damn.
It's so. I think some people will find it blasphemous. Your
Sure.
Surely.
your decision to not weaponize the word privilege as it so often is, and you argue that it's not black and white like that. That you can't just say men as a monolith are privileged, and that everybody has universally benefited from that.